Hi parents, this is Coach Wright with Clovis West Calgary Baseball, and this is our fundamentals of scorekeeping video number 1. In this video, we're actually going to get you set up, ready for the game, and then in the next video, we're going to discuss the shorthand, the different notations that you would take in a game, and in our third video, we'll actually go through as if a game is going on and show you how we're going to keep score. Now, after the third video, though, we will have some separate videos for the different age divisions, one for rookies, one for minors, one for majors. I'll try to keep them all relatively short. So now you've been taking on the fun job of scorekeeping. First thing you'll need are pencils. I recommend that you always have at least 2 pencils with you. I carry 4 because I'm paranoid. But sometimes the other scorekeeper doesn't have a pencil, so you can loan one to him. First thing I would say, though, try to arrive about 15 minutes before game start in order to do everything that you need to do as a scorekeeper. And in our league, the rule is that the home team keeps the official scorebook. Now, in what we call the minors equipment locker, which is for the minors field, which is field number 2, there is a locker built into the bleachers on the third base side. You open that up, and just in on the right side, there is some shelving, and in there, they're kind of a dark red this year, some official scorebooks. So you got to look for the one that has your division name on it, rookies, minors, or majors, because there's different ones for each division. And if you're the home team, your job is to go find that and keep the official book. So one thing to think about is if you're the home team and you have to keep the official book, does your coach also want you to keep a team scorebook? Because each team was also provided with a scorebook this year. So if you only keep the information in the official league book and then go put that in the locker after the game, because you have to keep that in the storage locker every day, the coach doesn't have any information on what happened in that particular game. So that's something to talk with your coach. Another program that's out there, or an app, I guess technically, is called Game Changer. You might want to talk to your coach about that if there's any interest as far as someone keeping score on that Game Changer application. So something to look into. Anyway, once you're at the field, you got your pencils, you got your team scorebook. Okay, and I'm using this one. This is our league sponsor, Dick's Sporting Goods. This is the book we have from last year. And so you'd get your either the official book or your team book, or maybe both if you are the home team and you have to record in both books. And what you're going to do once you have the books is get the lineup from both coaches, or maybe the opposing scorekeeper might have their lineup. Now, when it comes to dealing with the opposing scorekeeper, right? So, find out who they are, get that information early, introduce yourself. One thing that happens, and has happened unfortunately, is there was a game that ended and one team thought they had won 5-4, and the other team thought they had won 5-4 because somebody somewhere messed up on their scorekeeping. So I highly recommend, at least after each inning, and if you want to, you can even do it in every half inning, is go and talk to the opposing scorekeeper and make sure everyone agrees what the score is and kind of what's going on with the most important points of the game. But once you have the lineup from each coach, you're going to go through. I've already kind of filled out this book, and you can see I have a left and a right. And basically here on the left page, I filled in the information for the away team, okay, which in this case, I'm the coach of the Major Pirates, so we're going to play the Dodgers. And so you can see I filled it out here at the top of the page. Today's date, we're playing at Liberty at 5:30. And I just made up some kid names over here, Adam, Bob, Chris, Derek, Ethan, and so on, just to fill them in. Now, in our league, everybody hits, so it's not a standard baseball 9-man lineup. If the coach has 12 players on the team and all 12 kids are there, all 12 of them are supposed to be in batting order. So you get that batting order from the coach, and if there's only 9 kids in there, well, maybe he only has 9 kids that showed up that day, but make sure you talk to the coach, make sure everybody's in the lineup. And so we write the Dodgers information again on the left side, and then over here on the right page, writing the Pirates information. But typically you'll fold the scorebook like this, and so you're only looking at one half at the time. You always do the away team on the left side, the home team on the right side, because we're going to be recording information on the away team's page first, because as the away team, they get to go to bat first. So once you have everything written out, as far as the date, who's playing, all the names of the Dodgers players, over here it's all the names of the Pirates players. Sometimes, just to help myself keep track of what's going on, I might go to the very top of the page and circle which team I am dealing with to make sure I know. So, for example, here's the Dodger page, and I circle the word visitor up there at the top to make sure I remember that I'm keeping score on the visitor side for the Dodgers. So, that's basically just how you get set up. Next video, we'll talk about the notations that we're going to be using. There's basically about 10 that we use in our league. And then we'll also be talking about the player position numbers. So, see you on video 2.